If you would like to learn how to make this restaurant-style pepper steak, stay tuned and I'll show you right after this. Hey superstars, it's your girl Malika, aka Miss Magic. Today I'm going to show you this delicious recipe for my restaurant style pepper steak. But before we begin, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be alerted when I do post future recipes. Alright, and if you are returning, welcome back, Magic Superstars. Alright, so we're going to get right on into this recipe and get into cooking this pepper steak. Okay, so the things you're going to need to make this restaurant style pepper steak is I got 3 pounds of beef. You can use 1, 2, 3. I'm making a big one, so we're going to trim the fat off of all of this beef and cut it into thin pieces. You're going to need peppers. I have green and red. You're going to need onion, cornstarch, sweet chili stir fry, low sodium soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, black pepper, olive oil, minced garlic, and baking soda. All right, let's get started on chopping up our meat. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is trim off all the fat off of our meat. We don't want any fat, so this has a lot of fat. We gotta trim it all off and only keep the beef part. So once we trim off all your fat of your meat, we'll come back and then we'll actually trim the actual beef. Alright, so once we cut off all the fat off the meat, we are going to cut our meat into very thin slices. Alright, so now that our meat is all chopped up, we are going to go ahead and make our marinade for the meat. Okay, so to marinate our meat, we are going to use I have 3 pounds of steak, so we are going to use 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Go ahead and spread that around. 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Spread that around. And y'all, I know it seems weird, but this is what makes the meat tender. You're going to use half a teaspoon of baking soda. And then go ahead and pour on as much pepper as you like, little as you like, or a lot as you like. And then go ahead and mix that up. Mix it all up. Make sure everything gets coated. Then once you got it all mixed up, you're going to just give it a little splash of water. And then keep on mixing until all of the liquid is absorbed into the meat. Next, you're going to take a teaspoon of cornstarch and just go ahead and layer that on. And what this does is just seals in the moisture. And go ahead and mix that all up as well. Once you do this, we're going to put it in a plastic baggie and we're going to marinate it for 30 minutes. While it's marinating, you can go ahead and make your rice or whatever you want to put your pepper steak on. And then after we get started on our rice, we're going to go ahead and cut up our veggies. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a plastic baggie. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this in our plastic baggie. And marinate for at least 30 minutes. Alright, so now we're going to chop up our vegetables. We're going to get all the seeds out first. So we're just going to take the head off, pull the seeds out, like such. Easy way to pull the seeds out. Same thing with the red one. Kind of chop it halfway, and then just kind of pull the seeds out. And we're going to chop these up, kind of thick, but not too thick. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with our onion. So now we're going to chop up our onion same way. Kind of chunky. Go ahead and mix that in with your peppers. And now we're going to make our sauce for the pepper steak. Alright guys, so now we're going to make our sauce. What you're going to need is a tablespoon of the sweet chili stir fry, 3 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce. I'm getting tongue tied. A half a cup of water, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a teaspoon of sugar, and as much pepper as you like, because this is called pepper steak. Don't put too much, but go ahead and mix in as much as you like. Now let's stir this up. Make sure you get the cornstarch mixed in there real well. Alright guys, once your meat has marinated for 30 minutes and you got your sauce together and you got your veggies, let's get to cooking. Okay guys, so now we're going to heat up our skillet or wok or whatever you have. Heat it up as high as it can, on a high. We're going to take some vegetable oil and we are going to go ahead and line our skillet. Swirling the oil around so it can coat the whole skillet. Go ahead and let that heat up. Go ahead and grab your beef. Get that oil nice and hot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and brown this in a couple of batches because you don't want to put too much meat in the skillet. So we're gonna start with our first batch. And it doesn't take long. only a few minutes. Go ahead and swirl your beef around. Alright, so now, once the meat is all brown, now we're going to go ahead and put some more olive oil in our pan. And we're going to start sauteing the vegetables. And we're going to saute these until the onions are translucent. Once the onions start to become a little translucent, we're going to put a little minced garlic in it. Once your onions start to get a little translucent, go ahead and put a little bit of minced garlic in there. As much garlic as you like. Stir it around. And we got that nice color, vegetable. Okay, and after a couple of minutes of doing that, go ahead and put your beef back in. Doesn't that look delicious? And now you're gonna pour your sauce in. Stir it back up too to make sure the cornstarch is nice and stirred in there. Put it all in and give it a good stir. The sauce will start thickening up. As it boils. Alright guys, so once it has thickened up, it should look like this with a nice gravy, as you can see. If your sauce is too thin, go ahead and just add a few more, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch with a few more tablespoons of soy sauce, and then just add it, and your sauce will thicken up. But that is definitely how you want it to look. Go ahead, you can turn it off, and we're gonna serve it up with some rice. Alright guys, this is our pepper steak served over white rice. It is so delicious, trust me. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you will be alerted when I do post future videos. I hope to see you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.